The job you think is safe is a financial illusion that's about to shatter. For your entire life, you've been told a story about how to succeed, but that story is over. In 2026, the 9-to-5 isn't a harbor. It's the eye of the storm. I'm Austin, and I escaped the system 7 years ago to trade financial markets. Now, I'm going to show you the 2 ticking time bombs that are aimed directly at your paycheck. The first is the AI revolution, which is happening faster than anyone can predict. The second is a deeply unstable economy that's forcing companies to make brutal choices. You might have a steady paycheck and benefits, and you think that makes you secure. That feeling of security is the most dangerous risk of all. Stick with me, and I'll prove it to you. Because what you learn today could save your financial future. For decades, the deal was simple. Go to school, get a good job, and be loyal. In return, your company would be loyal to you, and a pension would secure your retirement. A single income could support an entire family. Our parents and grandparents lived this reality, but that world doesn't exist anymore. That system was built for a slow, predictable industrial economy. Today, entire industries are reinvented in a matter of months, not decades. Companies no longer promise loyalty to people. They promise efficiency to shareholders. And when efficiency is the only goal, human beings eventually become a cost to be cut. You might feel safe in your office chair, but the ground is cracking beneath you. The very idea of a safe job has become the single biggest threat to your financial stability. But how can every job be at risk? Don't we need people to run things? This isn't some far-off theory. 2 massive forces are converging on your career right now. First, let's talk about the AI guillotine, because it's not just for low-skill jobs anymore. AI is coming for white-collar, creative, and highly paid professional roles. A Goldman Sachs report estimates AI will impact 300 million full-time jobs globally. In the United States, nearly 2/3 of all jobs are now exposed to some level of automation. We're already seeing one specialist with the right AI tools do the work of 5 people. Companies aren't just adopting this technology. They are completely redesigning their business around it. One recent survey found nearly 6 in 10 companies are using AI as a reason for layoffs. Think your college degree will protect you? You need to hear this. AI has a 44% exposure rate to legal work and a 46% exposure to admin and data entry. I know brilliant coders, once considered top talent, who are now being sidelined. They're being replaced by AI systems that are faster, cheaper, and never sleep. The most dangerous part is the denial. Most people think it won't happen to their job. That's the sound of the fuse burning, and it's getting louder. The second force is a brutal economic vice grip, tightening by the day. Even if a robot doesn't take your job, your company is under immense pressure. Stubborn inflation is eating away at any pay raise you might get. The cost of living crushes household budgets, while businesses fight their own rising costs. And what's the first thing a company does when it needs to cut costs? It freezes hiring and starts cutting staff. We are in a low hire, more fire dynamic. A staggering number of companies are considering layoffs in 2026, citing economic uncertainty. They need that cash to pour into new technology, like the AI we just talked about. What about your paycheck? Real wage growth is so minimal, your buying power is flat. After inflation, many Americans haven't gotten a real raise in 5 years. The days of a big annual raise are over for most of the workforce. I lived this nightmare. I had a stable corporate job where I was a top performer. Then a market downturn hit. One morning, my key card to the office just didn't work. I was 30 years old, jobless, and I had the terrifying realization I had zero control. My entire financial world was in the hands of people who saw me as a spreadsheet number. That was my wake-up call to finally own my income instead of renting it out. So if the economy is broken and AI is coming for our jobs, what are we supposed to do? The answer isn't to work harder. It's to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an owner. Most people believe the path to wealth is saving more of their salary, but you can't save your way out of a system that's designed to keep you running in place. The real solution is to increase your income, not just cut your expenses. As someone who has navigated financial markets for years, I learned how to build new income streams. I break down how to start this on my free Telegram channel, Austin on Fin. I share the market strategies I use to build income outside of the 9-to-5 system. The link is in the description. These 2 forces, AI and the economy, shatter the main illusion of having a job. That illusion is control. As an employee, you have none. You are renting your time for a paycheck, but the landlord can evict you at any moment. Your income is decided by a boss. Your security is decided by a board meeting you'll never be in. The power has completely shifted to favor employers, and they have all the leverage. We see it in the shadow economy, where companies swap employees for contractors. This shifts all the risk onto the worker, while the company dodges taxes and benefit costs. We see it in white-collar fields, where a flood of laid-off talent fights for fewer open roles. Do you really think you're building wealth? Or are you just running on a treadmill? You're trading your most valuable asset, time, for a wage that barely beats inflation. Meanwhile, the owners of assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, see their wealth multiply. The median net worth of a business-owning family is over 4 times that of a worker's family. This is the psychological cage of employment. It feels safe, but it's designed to keep you trapped. So what's the alternative? Do you have to become a day trader like me? No. The solution is about a mindset shift, not a single tactic. It's about moving from the idea of job security to income security. The real path forward is to build and own your income streams. For me, that vehicle was trading. For you, it might be a small business or real estate. The vehicle matters less than the principle. You must own the machine that makes your money. Let's do an honest risk comparison. People tell me trading is risky, but my risks are known. I can manage them with strategy, knowledge, and discipline. Now, think about the risks of your job. Are they any less real? The risk of your CEO restructuring your entire division without warning. The risk of a new AI tool making your irreplaceable skills obsolete overnight. The risk of a recession forcing your company to make mass layoffs just to survive. These are risks you have zero control over. They are hidden, unpredictable, and can be catastrophic. So which is truly riskier? The path where you have control, or the one where you are at the mercy of others? Starting this journey can feel overwhelming. But it begins with small, deliberate steps. First, financial education becomes your new obsession. You need to become fluent in the language of money, assets, and cash flow. It's time to stop outsourcing your financial future to your HR department. Second, you have to start small, but you have to start now. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow, but you must build something on the side. Research shows that 65% of millionaires have at least 3 streams of income. Start building your second stream, even if it's just a few $100s. You're building a new muscle. Third, you must master risk management. This is what separates professionals from amateurs. Your number one job is not to get rich quick. It is to survive and stay in the game. Learn to protect your capital, and you will have the foundation to build real wealth. This is the path to becoming financially anti-fragile. When you control your income streams, losing any one of them is just a pivot, not a catastrophe. The world is changing faster than ever, and the old rules for building wealth no longer apply. Relying on a 9-to-5 job in 2026 is like betting your entire future on a single lottery ticket. It's a subscription to an income, and the company can cancel it at any time. That fear you might be feeling right now, that's your wake-up call. It's a signal telling you it's time to take back control of your financial destiny. The future belongs to the adaptable, and to those who own their success. This is your chance to start building. Go to my Telegram channel, r.austin_on_fin, and get the free Job Escape Blueprint. It includes the exact entry signals I'm watching for the volatility we expect in 2026. Don't let the future happen to you. Go out and build it for yourself. The link is below. Your future self is going to thank you for this. Trade smart and stay free.